Namaste, namaskar everybody. I hope you're doing well and are happy in life, doing the things you want to do. As a friend of mine, Wayne Moss, that I met back in Udaipur, India, normally sends at the end of his video. He doesn't say Namaste, namaskar, but he says the other stuff. So this is just a taste of the video that we're going to make, but we'll come back to this later on. Let's go start the video showing the food places, excellent places to eat at and that are laid back here in Envigado for expats that are, you know, decent, calm people, 50 plus in general. This place is called Calle de la Buena Mesa, but we'll get back to that later. Check out this in Envigado. If you are, you know, older people like me, 50 plus, 50 and above, and you want to learn like Latin genre and urban music to dance to, they have it here. Check it out. They're on Facebook and all of that, and that's their website. So here in Envigado there are many good places to eat good. This is called Calle Jardin. It says food. Rumba means like party time, and entertainment, diversión. Let's go in and see a little bit of it here. People watching the football match. And they have parking here, that classic Ford there, and parking in all these other restaurants, these other atmospheres. Pretty cool. It's a very, very nice atmosphere. Check it out. Classic diner style like in the US. So I like the vibe in here. It's really nice. So the music was playing there. It was a little loud. Maybe some of us might not like it, but some of us might. So nice place, Calle Jardin there. I like the vibe. It was pretty cool, pretty nice. Classic diner, burger bar place there with that American classic diner look to it, design, like back from the 50s and 60s. Out in the good old US of A. Palogrande is a grill and bar kind of restaurant. I used to come here with my auntie and two uncles and a cousin to eat lunch almost every day, Monday through Friday, for a few years back in the 2004, 2005, 2006. Palogrande. It's a good restaurant. And they also have mariachis show here every Friday. No cover if you want mariachis. If you're into pizza, the traditional pizzeria here, that's a chain called Piccolo. And that's a very nice restaurant because it's like all open air there, some under the roof. And well, maybe you got all this traffic now, but hey, it's nice. I mean, I guess I'll pose the question now. Do you prefer this over the Medellin vibe in terms of food places to go and eat? But you have to watch the whole video to give a good, honest answer. I'm also going to be showing you some street food vendors. Now this place here has been here since probably before 95, because when I came to live here in 95, it was already here, but it expanded. And it's a place where they sell a lot of fruit and veggies and kind of like desserts, and then they expanded it into empanadas and whatever, and it used to be just small. And right across the street, ooh, that smells like trash. Yeah, it is trash. From the Clínica Las Américas Envigado branch right there. My mom was hospitalized in this hospital. And anyhow, so this place became bigger. I forgot what the name of it is. Oh yeah, Salpi Jugos Naturales. It started out as juices, natural fruit juices and fruit salads with ice cream and yogurt and whatever, but it expanded to more over the years. This has been here since, I think, before 95. And for those of you who are BK lovers, I used to work for Burger King when I was a teenager. Worked there for like 6 months in New York on Queens Boulevard. And this area in the future, I'll be making a video about all these apartment building complexes, this neighborhood here, and there is Clínica Las Américas. Very good clinic. Very, very good. I mean, I found out the hard way with my mom being hospitalized here back in 2023. But hey, they got a thing over there called Clack Burger. It's like, it looks like one of those things back in the day, like a drive up, like a Sonic fast food burger place, fries. It's right over there, right behind the gas station. For cultural stuff, we got Casa de Fernando Gonzalez. He was a famous writer here in Envigado, from Envigado, and there's a cafe over there. Let's go check it out. And any of you who are still complaining that why am I only speaking in English and not in Spanish, this channel is for English, for the English-speaking community. Para la gente que habla inglés. Si es español, busquen a Eddie Yogi. La Casa de Fernando González. It's a museum now, but it's a house if you want to see it, how he lived in one of the old houses here from the 1940s, 30s. And that's the cafe over there, very nice atmosphere, but we're going to hang it right. But it's very nice. And they got the cultural agenda for the month of June here, in case you want to see what kind of cultural events are taking place. Otraparte. Parque is a cultural park and whatever, Casa Museo, museum house and library. That right there with a thing in it. What is it? I forgot. A theater. So it's a very chill place, and some digital nomads sometimes come and work here because they have sometimes a good Wi-Fi, or at least in the past. So you get another view of the cafe place. It's very nestled in this neighborhood. And of course this gated community with this whole internal park in there. It's a funny thing, I'm trying to aim for a video that's short, but these videos can't be short when I like to explain things and show a lot of places here in Envigado. Like I have said, these gated communities, the very good ones, have a nice swimming pool, all fenced in, gated as I said. And you have a lot of places, and people are walking their dogs here around 6 p.m. on a Friday night here in the month of June. And you'll probably see this in July, but anyhow. Just love the way these things hang down, these type of flowers on this tree. Still beautiful. For years I've seen them. Another gated community, that's the entrance and exit. Very modern. And like I said, they got a lot of stuff, and people walking their dogs. Buenas noches. Well, some people don't like to say buenas noches back. I guess they're just too focused on something. But like I said, in the future I'll make an extensive video about this area. For now, let's keep with the food. There's an all-girls school there called El Teresiano. And I just want to give a shout out to Navigating with Nana again, and Petunia. But the channel is called Navigating with Nana. Check her out. An expat, senior expat, and she's got a lot of good stuff to give you guys who are interested in living here in Envigado or El Retiro, you know, all of that, Medellin. The name of the school is El Teresiano, Teresiana or whatever. It's for girls, all girls school, very good school, very good, private, Catholic. I'm saying very good because I used to be a school teacher. I'm still a teacher, but not a school teacher. And I heard so many good things about that school over the years when I was a school teacher. In a moment we'll cross the street and we'll go to the containers over there. You see the layout for the food stuff. That right there is Las Vegas Avenue. We came from Poblado Avenue. Wow, look at this. Word of advice, always look for a crosswalk because it gets very dangerous, especially one with a green, with a traffic light so you can cross safely. The reason why is because sometimes motorcyclists are coming very fast and you don't see them, and to get hit by one is not recommended. This is a little mall here on the avenue with shops. So as you see here, we're crossing, we got the thing and the glare of the light. Let's keep going. If you're interested in buying a Chevy, here you go. Chevy showroom, y'all. Next to the containers. Food court, whatever you want to call it, place. Oh, that's a monster Z71. I'm a pickup truck man. I love trucks. Good thing we got a truck at home. My shadow is following me, or I'm following my shadow. That doesn't look that good anymore. Whatever. So before we go in, it's called Contenedores, containers, food place. So they got Villero, Parilla, the grill place. They got Bar Food and Friends. That's Recolecta, Chef Burger, TripAdvisor, something 2019 certified for excellence. Sushi Market, football thing there with like a mini football court and whatever. So let's check out the atmosphere. And they got on different levels, different things. Rooftop bar up there if you want a rooftop bar. I got Frida Kahlo over here. Let's say, Frida, where's Diego, your husband? But that's a irrelevant question these days. This is the sports section of the containers. They're playing tennis here. That was the most popular car for the middle class family back in the 70s. The Renault 4. Renault. They got this other atmosphere up here. The burger company thing. And the rooftop bars above. Now just remember that if you ever need my consulting services, just reach out to me and we can arrange for things you need to scout out places here that you want to live in, areas, and you want to know more about them, you want me to take you to them, you know, that's part of my job these days now, that I'm promoting through these videos, that anybody who needs me, just reach out to me. My email is in my profile description on this channel. And serious inquiries only. Please, let's not be, you know, oh, that's what I wanted to get. The shadow is left again. Now, truth be told, the thing that sucks about this lower part of Envigado around here on Las Vegas Avenue is there are so many vehicles that, you know, you feel the air pollution. If you are in the upper parts of Envigado, like Loma Escobedo, Loma Esmeralda, Loma Las Brujas, the contamination, the air quality is way better. Lower contamination. I see the Golden Arches, but that's not part of our food tour. But if you're a Mickey D's fan, that's good. That's you. Now, of course, Viva Envigado, the mall, has a lot of food places there, but I included that in the video that I made about El Alcalá, if you want to see them all in the food area. That's a whole big high-rise apartment building complex that they're building here on Las Vegas Avenue, across from Nissan and Mickey D's. Electric vehicles. Not electric, gas, natural gas. Excuse me, that is electric right there, but the others are gas, natural gas. We're coming back into the Calle de la Buena Mesa area. It's like a 3-block radius, so let's check it out. They got Argentinian grill restaurant there. They got the local mom and pop shop here, if you want to hang out with the locals, and the liquor shop there where they just hang out and drink. Just check it out. A lot of people here, and it's laid back. Now this place is called Garcia Family Barbecue or Grill. Right next to it, they got this nice pastry cake shop. Asados Familia Garcia has been here since 1979, but they're only open for lunch, not dinner. People here have a very small sense of civic duty or responsibility, letting people pass. Not really. That's one of the drawbacks about Colombia. Drivers and motorcycle riders, they don't have that sense yet. Now that's more like a salsa restaurant type in terms of the music, el timbal, and they play that salsa music in there, and they got the whole memorabilia. And then we got the locals here, if you want the locals doing their thing. Ouch. Well, you gotta get through. And then we got these other places, all these other restaurants here for all of you. And there's another one across the street, I forgot what that is. Jack and Roll or something. Sushi. Buenas noches. Another Sushi World place. And laid back environment here, not as noisy as the other place was. Wings. All kinds of things. Chiclayo's Peruvian food, Peruvian cuisine. And fish across the street, and then Black Pepper Steakhouse. Oh, you know what's good right here? It tells you all the restaurants that are in this area. An Italian and Mexican type restaurant across the street, but people normally don't go there. If you're into paellas and tapas, the Spanish food from Spain, El Barral right there, right before you get up to the traffic light, and you got Barrio Sur right up over here. And this place called Gabo. Looks cool. Sometimes they have live music here, I've seen. A resto bar, and veer into the resto bar atmosphere. This is Barrio Sur, cafe bar, local, and they have, my friend Rob has played music live here before, and they have usually foreigners come in here on Tuesdays for language exchange. If you're like want to practice your Spanish and they want to practice their English on Tuesdays, they have the language exchange. Here at Barrio Sur that I told you about, it's owned by a British man and his wife, Colombian woman, and a Britisher, and they do, let's say, transmit, or they have the football matches from the English Premier League, and then you get quite a lot of British people, a lot of Brits. So now we're back here where we started the video, and this is what it looks like at night. It's only about 7 p.m. or so, and people are just hanging, doing their thing, getting stuff at Persimon, which is like yogurt, ice cream type stuff, And they got these other restaurants, and you can eat out here if you want to. These tables belong to nobody. They're public space, but the waiters do come and take your orders. And food here could go anywhere from, a plate of food for a person, like a particular dish, from 30,000 pesos, which is like $7.50, to maybe 60,000 pesos, which is about $15 for a plate of food, just like a particular dish, not including your juice. Now that would just be more. That's representing me, since my last name is that, Mr. Bull. The Mexican type restaurant here called Criminal Taqueria. They have it at Juris, somewhere around there, Poblado, like around La 10th Street. That's that, and let's keep rolling. If you like French style cuisine, Ganzo and Castro is there. Is it Castro? Yeah. No, Castor. And I ate there once, breakfast with my brother and his wife, after our mother passed away, and we came here before the mass at the church here, 2 blocks away, called St. Marcus Church. And if you want like gelato, let's look at the gelato. Antonio's Gelato right there. Look at the delicious gelato. All kinds of gelato there. This is another bakery here. Bake your ideas. That's what it says right there, but you can't see because of the light. This place is called Parva. It's a typical Colombian word for baked goods. Anything that's baked and it's good, and they got all kinds of stuff here, like some typical Colombian stuff, some cakes, some coffee, and mochaccino, americano, cappuccino, aromatic tea, and all that good stuff. And that's the entrance to the St. Marcus High School and Primary School, Colegio San Marcos. Jack House Barbecue. Wow, that looks too reddish for me, but it looks like nice with the rock and roll. If you want to listen to rock and roll, classic 80s, 70s, 90s, that's the place. And eat something or drink something. This place here says 2 smash burgers for 30,000 pesos with potatoes, with french fries. $7.50. That's 30,000 pesos. I just love the way the mountains look, but the light doesn't let it go well. Next stop, somewhere around the park up there, around the main town square. But before that, we're going to go to El Pasaje de San Marcos, the St. Marcus passageway. That is the St. Marcus small church, and they are doing a service there. They're in mass. But let's keep going. So what we want to do is this passage right here. And I have to make a correction before the park. That's why this is going to be a long video. We're going to go through the Magnolia and Bucharest neighborhood and show you all the restaurants there too. Some good ones. So imagine yourself just being here, chilling and relaxing in front of one of these businesses and just enjoying the evening. And you don't hear the music blasting. Everybody is able to talk. You see a lot of elderly people here, people who are 50 plus, hanging out with some of their family members that are younger, that are 10, 15, 20, whatever. Don't you just love the way that moss hangs on the trees? That restaurant, Pipelon, has been there since the 90s. Before I got here in 95, it was already there. And they have a good lunch if you're a meat eater. I'm just saying, because this is to help you guys understand. So I don't know if this is still a Magnolia, but we're not going to be in the Magnolia because you saw a video about that recently. But let's go up this way, and you got these other restaurants that are small, bakeries, things of that nature. There's a restaurant there called Casa Raizal on the 2nd floor. I've heard things about it over the years, but I've never been in there. And patatas. There was an Italian restaurant I had before. That's just fast food right there. And they say fast food hamburgers for like under $4, and a double burger for $5. Oh, here's the pizza and pasta, Magnolia. So this is still La Magnolia. I think I had lunch there once a few years ago. And look at this place. This is just with the locals hanging out, enjoying their time, drinking la chinca or something. Let's keep going. And right now they're playing Guns N' Roses over there, and there's a baseball game on the screen, and that's la chinca. If you want the local vibe, come over here. And you got most of the people there are above 45. Your question is maybe how safe is this at night? It's very safe in general. You have to be super unlucky to get robbed around here, or if you're just dando papaya, giving papaya. exposing yourself by attracting the wrong attention because you're being flashy. I was talking to Faustino. Nice dogs, nice person. Another place, Mega Pizza. Not highly recommended. Just too much fast food. Palogrande Jugos. I used to love coming to this place, and they sell some type of Mexican style mixed up with Colombian version food here. And then they got a cubanazo, like Cuban sandwiches, fast food right over there. Got a couple of restaurants over there too. And apparently this is still a Magnolia. This, because I saw another sign over there. And all the years I've been here, years, and I thought this was maybe a different name, but Magnolia runs out right there, I think of this block, and then it becomes Bucharest. Oh, finally got the shadow that's following me. Somebody's shadowing me. When you walk into these neighborhoods, you will find restaurants here and there, kind of like scattered around. There's another restaurant here called Envigado, but I don't know what the rest of the sign is, and that just got in the way. Envigado We Trust, that's the name of it. This video is going to be right at the 30-minute marker probably. I remember I had to come to this pharmacy that was part of my mother's insurance plan, Suda, and sometimes it was like a 2 or 3 hour wait. Sometimes the line was going out around to the corner up there, around the thing, just to get in and get a number and then sit down and wait for your order to be looked at and then pay the co-payment and then wait for another number for the dispensary. I mean, if you've gotten this far into the video, then you heard that story and probably leaving a comment or not. And this is the Confama building here where they have Suda, the HMO provider that I used to have to come here a few times with my mom in her wheelchair and our nurse to get some medical services done or authorized. Now, maybe I haven't done the video yet. Of course I haven't. Suda is one of the best HMOs, health insurance companies here in Colombia. One of the best. With prepaid, basically is what I mean to say. Well, my mother had not prepaid medicine, she just had the government version of it with Suda. It's like, I don't know if it's government version, but it's just that these private companies have the cheap version and then prepaid if you want more additional services and you want to get your meds quickly and not have to wait for all that like I had to do with mom. Now this is a place where I got a bunch of books in Spanish, and you can sit down, probably have a coffee or some water, Adonai and whatever here, and get one of these books to practice your Spanish, or maybe you find something in English. And bada boom, bada bing. The park is right here. The church is right there. St. Gertrude. And tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, they have these things here that are covered with a tent and another one on the other far side of the park. And they have all kinds of stuff being sold and shown. And people playing chess. So if you come out of the church and you hang a left and you go straight on this road, you go to El Dorado. I made a video about that before, and there are more restaurants over there. Let's go check them out, and some street food vendors. See, on a Saturday or on a Sunday, you'll see the street food vendors inside these things here, and on the other one over there on the other side of the park. And like Envigado is very big, and there are many more interesting places to eat, but it's too big for me to cover in one night, in one shot. I would have to go in my vehicle because it borders El Retiro, it borders Rio Negro, and there's some restaurants on the what they call the old variante to the airport, the old road to the airport, before the tunnel got built a few years ago. There are some amazing restaurants around there, but you need a car to get there, or get there by bus and then come back by bus, but that's going to be a long haul. This is a big fast food joint here. Now, we are only a block away from Euro Supermarket, going from the church towards El Dorado. But if you go here left, half a block up, there's Tulsi, plant-based food restaurant if you want that type. But it's only open for lunch, Monday through Friday. I don't know about Saturdays. Here's one of the first street food vendors, but they just sell fried potato chips and fried plantain chips. Like I said, there's Euro and the apartment building complex right above it. Here's another one, but these are kebabs, chicken and maybe pork kebabs, let me ask. He said 12,000 pesos, that's $3 US. Right now it's about 7:15 p.m. on a Friday night in June. So I'm going to be wrapping up this video here with the other restaurants I'm going to show you. I showed it to you before, maybe a month ago. But now at night with the restaurants really, functioning, and I'll go around and take about 4 more minutes to do this, and that's it. It's a long video, so it is what it is. Hopefully you are happy and satisfied with what you're seeing. This is the famous empanadas the other day that we saw in the video that I did during the daytime. And here's a restaurant there. It's a pizzeria called Pietra, and something called Chiringuito. This neighborhood was founded in 1959. It says founded El Dorado, December 1959. So they got this place called Fries, Papa Lovers, hashtag Papa Lovers on Instagram. It's a small little hole in the wall type place. Well, no, that's a big hole in the wall. Then we got whatever, and then we got La Revolucion, fast food, a lot of fast food right over there. And these are the DD and Rappi delivery people, Uber Eats and all of that. Planet Wings, Mexican wings and all that, and whatever. This restaurant here is Salvadorian, from El Salvador. It's called Cerros La Pupuseria. Nobody here. Restaurant bar, I don't know what that's about there, but it's a restaurant bar. And then something with chicken, fast food there. There's places with like desserts, like with desserts and other stuff, I don't know, and nachos. There you go. And that place is Vizio, bar and food. This place is a burger joint too, burgers, called the RG or the BGR burger. This time I have to be mindful when I get to the end of this street that I don't try to cross without looking every which way possible, even up and down for vehicles. If you saw the video I did around here in the daytime a month ago, you'll know what I mean. Burro Pizzeria is a chain of restaurants, and they sell good Mexican style food and pizza, and they play music, good music there. And next door, I mean, they don't play good music there. Next door is called the Jungle Burger and Rock and Roll. And they got that guitar right there. You see the symbol of the guitar right there? And I've never been to that one, but right now they have a Bon Jovi video going on there. And a month ago when I showed you Mr. Bread and everything, it was full of people, but that's because it was, earlier on in the day. Very dangerous cross roads right here, so you really gotta I'm gonna pause so it can be cool. I don't know if I said it, but that's a very dangerous crossing right there. I had to pause the video, and I don't know if I was still recording, but you gotta be careful because they don't make a stop there. You saw that guy didn't make a stop right there. It says stop, but they don't stop. They never do. Maybe 1 out of a million. I ate here with Mikey O'Neill once, Purito Mexico, but it's mostly just meat-based. I basically had only like one vegetarian option, and I don't even remember what it was. And it was not something that was like gonna fill me up, but it is what it is. I don't know if you guys have gotten the idea in previous videos I've done about food or comments here and there. Colombians love Mexican food, and La Doña here is taqueria in birria, like in Mexico. La Doña, the missus. And over here we have another one. Not just Purito Mexico over there, but this one also is Mexican. Cantina Mexicana, Mexican Canteen, La Regia. And then if you want Peruvian cuisine, we got Miraflores right there. And that's the Didi couple. That's how they deliver. Something very traditional Colombian, de puro choclo arepas. Arepa de choclo with cuajada cheese. It's under $2. And then they have chocolito, like a corn on the cob, or they got other stuff here that you can get. On our way to the danger zone. Does that recall you of anything? Let me pause so I can do this safely. As you see, nobody's stopping. Nobody. I mean, it's a rolling stop. That's about it. Another place called Jalisco, with the Mexican style flavor to it. There is La Cancha El Dorado, the Dorado track and field and football. Restaurant's been here, family restaurant, since 2003. It's about tamales. And just want to give a shout out to Chris. He's got Guanajuato, Jalisco Travel and Adventure channel. Check him out. You can find him through my comments, or I'll try to leave a link down in the description box. So I'm going to end this video since we've gone over the 30-minute marker now. And I love doing this, so I hope you have enjoyed it, like I said before. And until next time, I'm going to be signing off and showing you a little bit after I sign off, just a little more. So stay tuned for more videos of beautiful Antioquia, the state here in Colombia, with places like Medellin, Envigado, Sabaneta, Rio Negro, El Carmen de Viboral, Santuario, Guarne, El Retiro, Marinilla, etc. Santuario. Yeah.